Hello privacy warriors, welcome back to the VPN Rants YouTube channel. I'm Hassan, your favorite cybersecurity geek, and today I'm going to be diving into a question that has been circling around on the internet for quite some time. Can my company see what I'm doing on my personal device if a work VPN is installed? I mean, who doesn't love the work from home lifestyle, right? But what if there's a work VPN lurking on your private device? Does this mean that your boss can snoop into your browsing history, or that they can access unlisted or private videos on your YouTube channel? Or perhaps you're off the hook when you're off the clock? Well, let's unpack this to find out. So first, let's clear up the basics. When you're not connected to the VPN, the answer is simple. No, your company cannot see what you're doing on your personal device. I mean, phew, you can actually go and scroll through that random nonsense you do when you're off the clock without a worry in the world. But this is where things get a little tricky. Once you do connect to the VPN offered by your company, everything changes. Everything you access is being funneled through the company's server, which means the company can see everything that you're accessing, including what emails you send, what apps you use, or anything that you may be accessing while using the VPN. Now let's quickly talk about work apps. Apps like Outlook or Microsoft Teams are the ones that are usually tied to the work VPN. So that means when these apps are running or you're using them, your employer can definitely track all your activity related to these apps. So that means if you're on the work chat, your employer definitely has visibility. But hold on, what about other apps? What about Instagram? What about TikTok? What about your private email address? Well, the answer to this question depends on what kind of VPN your company uses. For instance, there are some work VPNs that allow for a feature called split tunneling. Fancy, right? In split tunneling, only the traffic that goes through the work apps is sent through the VPN network. So in this manner, your personal data remains personal unless you're using a work-related app. When you do use the work-related app, your company has access to your information. Otherwise, they just don't. But here's a pro tip. Remember to check app permissions. So if your work app has permissions to access other features like your camera, other apps, or your contacts, for example, then your work apps have access to a lot of your personal info. Don't forget to always check app permissions before you are convinced about your privacy. So long story short, if you're not connected to the work VPN, your company can't see anything. But if you are connected to the VPN, then everything passing through the tunnel is fair game for the company. Remember, when it comes to your personal stuff, app permissions and split tunneling are your best friends. I really hope this clears up the mystery for you. Now remember, keep your work stuff separate from your private and always be updated about your VPN settings. Now, if you learned something new in today's video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more VPN insights, and share this with anyone who needs to hear this. And with that said, we'll see you next time, and remember to keep everything you do in your personal time private.